Hello, everybody out there. This is Helloween's bass beater Markus, and you're listening to 89 FM, the Radio Rock. See you soon. Take care. Cheers, my friends.
Fala galera, tudo bem? Eu sou o Wendell Correia e eu conversei com o Markus, o baixista do Helloween, atração do Rockfest dia 21 de setembro. Também tem Scorpions, Whitesnake, Europe e Armored Down lá no Allianz Parque. Em São Paulo eles também tocam em Uberlândia no dia 23, Brasília dia 25, Florianópolis dia 28, Porto Alegre dia 1º de outubro e no Rock in Rio dia 4 de outubro, o dia do metal do Rock in Rio. Desde 2016 o Helloween tá com 7 integrantes, né? Teve a volta de músicos e vocalistas que já tinham passado pela banda, e a impressão que eles estão passando no show é que é uma grande celebração, né, da história do Helloween com tantos integrantes no palco. E dia 21 de setembro, o dia do show de São Paulo, vai ser aniversário do Markus, e aí ele falou sobre isso na entrevista, falou também sobre substituir o Megadeth, né, que é uma banda que entrou no lugar do Megadeth por conta do câncer de garganta do Dave Mustaine, falou sobre as bandas da Alemanha, eles vão tocar com Scorpions, que também é da Alemanha, bandas de metal do Brasil, falou do Andre Matos, a longevidade da banda, o novo DVD e novo álbum no Helloween, enfim, muita coisa nessa entrevista exclusiva que eu fiz com o Markus pra 89, a Rádio Rock. Vamos conferir. So, Markus, your birthday is September 21st, right?
That's right.
You are going to celebrate your birthday playing São Paulo, Brazil with Helloween. Can we expect an even more special show?
You guys are going to be there, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you know what I drink. I drink your very best homebrew. I like Caipirinha Mojito.
That's great.
Beer, I like hanging around a little and celebrating.
And Rockfest will be a big festival in São Paulo with Helloween, Whitesnake, Scorpions, Europe, and a Brazilian band called Armored Down. So what's the best thing of playing festivals?
It's just like you got to see people you didn't see for like a long time, because we're touring and they are touring, and so you didn't get to see each other very, very often. So, but on a festival you hang around and can say hello, and you see people you didn't see for like quite a while, hanging out, sharing a couple of drinks, talking nonsense, and playing outside. Weather is nice, people are in a very, very good mood. I like that a lot. I like hanging around on festivals. It's the best season.
And Helloween stepped in for Megadeth for a sad reason. Dave Mustaine has throat cancer.
That's actually the very, very sad story about it. And of course we wish him very, very good luck, hoping that he gets better in the next couple of months. I know how heavy it can be having a sickness like this, and we pray for him, and it's like two sides of a coin. On one side we're happy to be with you guys hanging around playing, but on the other hand, the reason why we are there is just like kind of horrible, and we really, really wish him well for the next couple of months.
And in your opinion, what do you think Helloween and Megadeth have in common?
It's like the energy and the will to survive, and the gift to survive all those years, still being there. And the emotion, I would say.
And at the festival you have Scorpions and Helloween, both from Germany. It's not very common in Brazil to have bands from Germany coming big like Scorpions and Helloween. What do you think you guys did different from the other bands of Germany for have this world success?
Well, of course, one of my very, very first record I bought was like Scorpions Tokyo tapes, when they went to Japan for the very first time and kind of opened the market for it. For rock music, for rock bands going to Japan, that's what kind of impressed me a lot, and I like the record a lot. I still like it, and so I like the Scorpions, and I'll be very thankful that they kind of started something big, from Germany, from Hanover, where we did actually the Two Keepers album in Hanover.
And what about the Brazilian bands, especially the metal ones like Sepultura and Angra? Do you like them?
I like Angra. Sepultura is cool, and it's not really my type of because I like it a little bit more melodic. But I think it's cool to have something like this, and they have cool guitar stuff and all that cool. Especially Sepultura, they got very, very cool rhythms going on, But Angra is more my kind of taste if it comes to melodies and all that,
Did you receive the news about Andre Matos from Shaman and Angra?
Of course, but I don't understand what happened, It came to me like just like that, and without any knowledge what happened before, I still don't know. I still can't imagine. I still don't believe it, It's like a lightning striking me, and I don't know what happened to him.
And talking about Helloween again, is over 30 years old. What do you attribute the longevity to the band? You are since the beginning, since in 1984.
Yeah.
How has been this band so much years?
Yeah, it's been a lot of years. It's been sad years. It's been fun years. It's still a career, It's still a life. It's just not only a job. It eats up all of your lifetime, so to say, and it's fun. It still feels great. It still feels right. It still feels what I like to do. It's just like not like a job you start and then you finish it at 5 o'clock. It's just always there, and it's a living, and it's still the same. It didn't really change much.
Great, man. And now the band have 7 members. How's the experiences have been with so many people on stage?
You need your traffic lights on stage now because there's so many people running around. It's a bit more interesting. You gotta watch the others a little more, but it's working as the stage is big enough.
And you also are going to release a new DVD in October, United Alive, with videos from São Paulo here in Brazil. Have you watched the full DVD already?
I watched a lot of it, but it was always like changing, because we had like we get the stuff, and then we are supposed to say, I want this, or this is not so good, so because somebody doesn't like himself in the picture, so you got to take another picture or whatsoever, because we had a lot of cameras to watch, and that took a lot of time. But actually I saw it all now. And maybe 10-15% will be changed, but actually I saw and heard it all, and it's going to be brilliant.
Do you guys decide these things, all bands together, the 7 members of the band?
Well, we have like somebody from the management is doing like a view and sending us the preview, and if we don't like something from the preview, we going to write him what we don't like, and then he's going to change it and all that, forth and back, sending it forth and back, and it's a lot of work, because everybody needs to have a word on it, but in the end of the day, you'll have like a great thing, It's coming out in October.
Great, man. And talking about the new album of Helloween, I know you guys are recording the new album. Is it already going to release soon? What can fans can expect for the album?
We're just like in the middle of the writing process, We're still writing individual at home before we go into the studio. Actually, it was planned hitting the studio in September, which is now replaced for like October, 10th of October or something. And then we start writing the material. Then we start working on the material we did on each individual site. And then we're going to see what we take. We're going to work on it. We mic everything up, the drums and the guitars, and it's been there in the studio mic'd up for like the full 2 or 3 months. And then we can go in the studio whenever we feel like and working on a song and directly recording it, or still working on it, or still rehearsing it, or, that's the way we do it. Going into the studio, collecting the material, and then work it out. The last 50%, 40% will be done in the studio.
Great, man. And in your opinion, it's easier or harder to have a band nowadays?
If the band is around for like 35 years, like we are now, it's like nothing really didn't change. I mean, if you would start now, it's probably harder, because you got to deal with all this internet programs and internet stuff now, with all this media stuff from the internet and from the computer stuff and from the magazines, and very, very different from what I used to know in the 80s, But if you grow with it, then it's kind of easy. But once you start now, today, you will have a lot of more work with the medias, I guess.
We always ask this to the musicians. What did rock and roll teach you?
To use a condom.
Great.
No, rock and roll teaches me always to to be myself.
And do you still have a dream as a musician that you haven't released yet and you want to do it?
I don't know. I want to play a corpse in a movie.
Great, Markus. Thank you very much, Markus, for your time in the interview. Hope to see you here in Brazil personally.
Appreciate. Thank you.
Thank you so much, man. Bye.
Bye.
89, a Rádio Rock.